Hi everyone, welcome. FPL Matt Day here. What a return to FPL game week 17. We saw so many goals, so many points, some really interesting hauls and some big hauls as well. But that will all come in my deadline stream. So stay tuned on the channel for that one. This video is just a quick clip with my top 3 replacements for Reece James. Obviously, that was some big news in this game week. A lot of us, including myself, gambled on Reece James. We knew about his injury record. 60% of his career he has spent on the sidelines. So we knew there was a gamble to this move. At 5.8 million, we thought, let's just give it a go. He lasted 53 minutes. So he was 7 minutes away, from the moment of glory, which is 60 minutes in FPL, appearance points, extra appearance points in a clean sheet. Didn't get it. And then he comes off injured. And it's a 1 month injury as well. So we are looking at replacing Reece James. So I'm going to give 3 options on this quick video. They're going to be 3 categories. 1, it's going to be someone that's a bit more expensive than Reece James. 2, it's going to be a sideways move. And 3, someone that is cheaper than Reece James. But there's going to be 2 players in that third category from the same club. So effectively, it's 3 options, 3.5 options /4. Before I get into it, I will share the screen. Please give this video a like. All the support is appreciated. Get comments in as well. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your strategy is going to be with Reece James. And also subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Really appreciate all of the support. So I will quickly share the screen. Actually, I'll give a quick update on what I will do with Reece James, because I do have Reece James. And now we know he's going to be out for about 4 weeks. I think for me, I'm going to use the strategy of keep him in my team for at least 1 more week. I was able to build a squad with Ben White and Lewis Dunk as replacement subs for Reece James. So I'll just play one of them in game week 18, but I will need to move Reece James on, as he will go down in price. I expect he'll price drop, and I also want to free up some funds and use the money elsewhere. So I might even look to use a -4 to get rid of Reece James on one of the double game weeks. Probably not game week 19, but potentially game week 21, when there is a double game week, potentially for the likes of Arsenal, Brighton, Bournemouth, Everton, those sides as well. So yeah, look, some people that might have Patterson could end up just keeping him and playing him. It's a tricky one to play him in game week 18 because Everton plays City. But look, anyway, all those strategies, everything like that, we'll go through in more detail on the Deadline podcast. So stay tuned on the channel, hit the notification bell for all of that. Let's share screen and go straight into my 3 picks and why I think these are the options to replace Reece James. What a blow as well. What a blow losing Reece James. Because even if we got 60 minutes out of him, we got some points. We at least would have said, look, he's injured again, but we've got something out of it. We were 7 minutes away from that. It's gut-wrenching. You can blame me, because every time I own Reece James, 1 point. Every single time. I've missed out on nearly every single Reece James haul. I've actually missed out on every double-digit Reece James haul. So, yeah, very disappointing. But look, my overprice, I guess, not overpriced, but my option that is higher priced than Reece James is Andy Robertson. So if you can afford that extra £1 million in the bank, Robertson, who's gone down in price to 6.8 this season, started at 7 million and he's down at 6.8. He's someone I would lock him in and get him in if you can afford that extra mil. Last couple of games, look at this. Last 3 games, 8 points against Villa, conceded a goal, but he got an assist and bonus. 9 points against Southampton, conceded a goal, but again, bonus and an assist. And then this game against Leeds, 7 points when he conceded a goal. So he's getting points whilst conceding goals. His ceiling when Liverpool keep a clean sheet is huge. He's going to get a double-digit score. And have a look at these fixtures. Liverpool will improve. Konate's coming back from injury. They've got Gakpo coming in, some fresh blood, potentially signing Enzo Fernandez. So Liverpool, they will come into some form, I think, in the second half of the season. Plenty of good fixtures and matches left for Liverpool and for Robertson. And he's number 4 in creativity out of 234 defenders, number 6 on the ICT index. Robertson, if you can afford him for an extra £1 million, get him in for Reece James. Get him in. And there might be a double game week for Liverpool in game week 21. So that is number 3. Number 2, it's going to be a sideways move. So let's actually go to to Chelsea. So we're going to go with a sideways move for Chelsea. So this one, for me, I still think it's a good move. And it's really just if you brought Reece James in for the double game week and game week 19, you can go sideways to Cucurella. So by doing this, you are saving money as well. So you get a bit more money. Have a look at these fixtures. You get the Forest game out of him. Looks good. Expecting a clean sheet in that one. Probably get bonus because he is on the ball a lot. City at home, tough game. But that does come in with a double game week against Fulham in game week 19. So, he might come out of that City game 1 or 2 points. But then the Fulham game, potentially some decent points in that one maybe. And then you get Palace home. And then 21 against Liverpool is difficult. But that could potentially be a double game week. Both games against Liverpool. And then Fulham, West Ham and Southampton are all pretty good games. Like his fixture run looks quite good if Chelsea can keep it tight. So not a bad sideways move, that one. The one thing I will say about going sideways and back to Chelsea is it's good in the immediate future with this double game week. Even I know one of them is against City though, so that is a bit of a worry. But they reckon Thiago Silva is struggling with an injury. Obviously, Reece James being out as well. They just have a number of other injuries, like Fofana as well. Ben Chilwell still sidelined. Kante still sidelined. So it does give you that worry that, clean sheets are not necessarily going to be a guarantee in this Chelsea side. So that does worry me a little bit as well. But I think as a sideways move, the logic was to bring Reece James in because you like the Chelsea fixtures. You like the double game week potential. Go sideways to Cucurella. Not the worst option. And then my last options, it's going to be Newcastle. Unbelievable defence this season. Obviously, all of us already own Trippier anyway, so I'm not going to mention him. Best defender in FPL at the moment. I won't mention him because I think most of us have him. You look at his ownership there, 65.8%. Obviously, if you haven't got him, then he's number one to bring in. But he isn't the Newcastle ones I'm going to speak of. This is category number 3, which is the cheaper options. And I'm going to go with Burn or Botman. And I'll tell you why. Botman here. Go down to Botman. 6 points against Leicester. 7 points there against Chelsea. 6 points against Villa. 7 against Everton. 7 against United. He's just a ridiculous ceiling of points for this guy. Consistent. As you look here, bonus points there against Brighton. Bonus points against Man United. Bonus points against Everton. Bonus points against Chelsea. What a player. And he's only 4.4 million. He's gone down in price somewhere along the line. I just think it's incredible. You can get a second Newcastle defender for £4.4 million. That is incredible value. You can even have him as a bench option. Say in this Arsenal game in game week 19 or game week 24 against Liverpool, you think Newcastle might concede, put one on the bench. You've already got Trippier. But even so, you've got Leeds, Fulham, Palace, West Ham, Bournemouth. These are all teams that Newcastle have got the potential to keep clean sheets in. And he can get bonus. I just think he is an incredible option. He is the person that I'm probably looking at doing. At 4.4 million, you're going to get a saving of 1.5 million. Can put that in another position. Yeah, it's got to be done. I could use that 1.5 million. Potentially even upgrade one of my fifth midfielder, my third striker. Could get Mitrovic in for Solanke. I've got plenty of options there. And then the next one, joint third. So because I said my third option is going to be from the same club, I'm going to go with Dan Burn. Consistent starter. He's 0.5 more. But again, as you can see here, he's taking some bonus points, consistently starting games. Even here when he conceded and played 90 minutes, not in that one. There's been games up here against Fulham where he's conceded, and he's still been able to get the clean sheet points. So he does sometimes get the early sub, as you can see here against Wolves as well, and against Man United here as well. So it's been a few times where he's got the early sub, and he's been able to bank that clean sheet point. But yeah, Dan Burn's another one who I really, really like as well. Obviously a tall defender, the same as Botman, so they become a set piece threat. So that's my 3 options. Obviously, you can go for the highest ceiling with Robertson if you've got the money to spare, the sideways move with Cucurella, and then you can look at Newcastle, one of the best defenses in the league, and go for a couple of bargain budget options in Dan Burn and Botman. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, get involved in the live deadline streams that I will be doing prior to the game week 18 deadlines, the game week 19 deadlines. Had a really interactive podcast last week, which was brilliant. So it'd be great to see some more new faces and have you all involved for game week 18 and 19. So look, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed this. Good luck with your Reece James replacements. If you've got any other players that you want to ask about, let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you.